Wave a magic wand and update your entire management accounts with just one click. You've heard that promise before, haven't you? You've been to a webinar or two, you've watched some tutorials, you tried to follow isolated bits of advice here and there, but that one-click magic, it never actually showed up in your real work, did it? Well, it did for me, and in this video I'm going to show you how it can happen for you too. My name is Agnieszka Nyka. I'm a management accountant and an Excel expert with over 20 years of experience in both fields. My motto is simple: everything is Excel automatable until proven otherwise. Excel is our secret power to simplify, speed up, and automate our daily work and month-end reporting. And my mission is to show you just how far even simple techniques can take you. So I'm all about Excel, but I don't teach Excel. What I do is help accountants make Excel work for them. So when I say the one click happened for me, to be exact, I made it happen. And no, it's not strictly one click, but it's very close to it. And I have now turned that method into a masterclass where I show you exactly how I do it and how you can do it too. You'll find a link to it below. This masterclass is not yet another Excel tutorial. It's not a generic framework or a wishful concept. It's a real, full, step-by-step transformation that you can follow. We go from a static set of reports exported from accounting software to a fully automated reporting system built on an Excel-based logic engine. So the system is built with the accountant's best friend, Excel, with a little bit of data transformation in Power Query, and just a touch of SharePoint, Outlook, and Power Automate working together just to add that one extra layer of magic. However, these are not critical to the system, they are optional. All three are optional. There is no VBA, no third-party add-ons, no AI, just human logic and Excel. I demo the system using QuickBooks Online because this is the software that I work with on a daily basis, but the method is universal, and I have successfully adapted and implemented it across other accounting software as well. So this is how the automation is set up as a flowchart. I promise you it's simpler than it looks, and I explain this flowchart in detail inside the masterclass, but here let me just take you straight into Excel and show you how it looks in there. Right, so this is where the masterclass begins. It's a set of 14 fully static reports exported directly from accounting software, in this case from QuickBooks, as well as I also have a budget there. So this is all export from a report from QuickBooks and copy and paste to the management accounts, to the management accounting package every single month. No formulas except the totals, and the totals are really ugly ones coming from QuickBooks. Look at this. So other than that, these are just hard-coded numbers. And there is no flexibility if something changes. Yes, maybe the total updated here, but nothing else that relates to this figure changes elsewhere. So this is fully manual system. So there is no formulas, no validation, no checks, no links, no TB, not even a badly linked one. Okay, so let's have a look what reports we have here. So we have a P&L by month, year to date, profit and loss full year estimated. So the up to the current reporting month, we will have actual figures, and the rest, the future will be filled in with the budget figures. That's why I have the budget there at the end. 12 months rolling. So it's not just the financial year, current financial year, it's the past 12 months, which is obviously dynamic. Comparison, same month, previous year. Comparison, the same one, except year to date, rather than just 1 month. Comparison to the budget, current period to the budget. Same for year to date. Balance sheet. So all of the reports number 1 to 8 are quite common in any reporting packages, and the rest is just sample reports, bespoke reports that I see in some management accounts, and these cannot be automated based on trial balance alone. So I'm just showcasing some techniques that can be used to get these ones automated as well, fully automated. So we've got bank transactions for the month, for the reporting period. We've got income by customer breakdown by month and by customer. We've got, for example, legal fees listed for, in this case, year to date, but it could be month or any other period. We've got supplier balances that are outstanding at the period end. Same for customers. And so this is where we start, a fully manual, a static set of reports. And this is where we end. All of these reports have now formulas added to them, validation, checks, cross-checks, and so on. And all of these will now update with pretty much 2 clicks, and we will then add just a few more clicks just for the visual aspect of the reports. So we will change the reporting date from, in this case, from December to January. We will click on data refresh. Power Query will run, and boom, all of these reports are now updated. And to be sure that everything is correct, we have this master check control sheet where all the differences are 0. There is no other errors anywhere in the reports. So you can, without even going to the reports, you can be assured that they are all fine, that they all agree to the trial balance, to what's in your accounting software. So we had 2 clicks so far. First one was to change the reporting date. Second click was to refresh the Power Query. So just click on the data refresh all. And for the other few extra clicks that I mentioned, this is just all about reports where that changed the length of them. So for example, in case of bank transactions, as you can see, for January, we now only have so many rows, whilst for December we had more. So we are showing quite a few unnecessary empty rows. And for that to disappear, I'm just going to refresh the filter, and that's it. So I will have to refresh that filter a few times on different reports. So for example, like here, we also have like some zeros because this is where there were figures in previous month. There are no, the value is 0 in this month. So I'm just going to refresh the filter as well, and my report now looks correct. So the extra clicks are really just refresh filter, which can be automated with VBA easily, but I'm prepared to live with that amount of manual maintenance. So now we've jumped from changing the date and refreshing the query to fully automated reports. We show that it is all fine. Now, how did we get there? So I have the nominal ledger transactions here, which feeds all of these reports. I then built a set of dynamic trial balances for all the periods that I will need in any of these. So that depends on individual case, of course. In this case, I needed as many as 24 trial balances. So full current year and full previous year. And that's pretty much it in short. So I will be taking you through every step of building this system in the masterclass. It will teach you how to automate management accounts, yes, but I believe it will also equip you with ideas and techniques that you can use elsewhere in any other reporting, analysis, spreadsheets that you use for your work. Once you get a taste of full automation and the satisfaction of building it yourself, believe me, you will not want to stop at management accounts. So this is the blueprint behind my system. This is what I've just showed you in Excel. I'll take you in detail through all of these steps in the masterclass. And of course, it gets more complex depending on a individual company needs. Sometimes you may need to bring other reports and merge them with the nominal ledger, even third-party data flows and so on. But this is always the core of it. Everything else is just an extra glued to the nominal ledger, but the logic and techniques remain very similar, if not the same, to what you will learn in this masterclass. So if you're stuck in a repetitive monthly cycle, copying, pasting, and reformatting the same thing over and over again, and if you're under constant pressure that's draining not just your time but your soul as well, then this masterclass may come to the rescue. You already have the skills and the tools. Maybe you just need someone to help you see what's possible and show you a few simple techniques. The techniques that I'm going to show you and teach you in the masterclass are relatively simple, yet they go a very long way. And here's what people typically say when they see the system in action. Things like, I never thought Excel could be that clever, or I thought the way I was doing it was the only way, or I didn't think something like that was possible. But more powerful than the wows is the moment when they realize, I didn't think I could actually build something like this myself. And these reactions are very similar to what I hear when I show them a Rubik Cube animation or the self-solving maze that I built in Excel with just formulas and surprisingly simple ones. What's mind-blowing isn't the end results though. It's when people look behind the scenes of the models and they realize how simple the logic really is. And they just never thought of doing it this way. And some of them actually find that quite disappointing, the simplicity of it. Because we are conditioned to believe that anything impressive or automated must involve the latest, most advanced tools, when all it takes is simple logic and basic Excel functions, combined with just a little bit of creativity. That's all. So if this is possible, if the Rubik Cube animation, self-solving maze, and things like that is possible, then you better believe that your management accounts can be automated too. All of it. Also with relatively simple logic and formulas. Not only that, you can build it yourself. I know it might sound like a lot, and yes, you will need to invest some time to build the system, but you only need to build it once. Once it's in place, it works for you automatically every single month. And you don't have to build the whole thing all at once. Bits of automation can be added as and when you have time without interrupting the entire reporting package. Some parts can still be maintained manually for as long as needed until you've built the whole thing. So when the full system is up and running, there's no more copy and paste involved. Once all your data is in the accounting software, the Excel part of producing management accounts should only take minutes, not hours, and definitely not days. Just a few clicks and your reports are done. And all you have to do is to concentrate on looking at the bigger picture, making notes and things like that. Now, I actually believe that it is possible to make this a true literal one-click system, but only by using VBA or other advanced tools. And in my experience, it just makes things more complicated than they need to be, and also makes it more tricky to troubleshoot when things go wrong. I have proven this system to work just as well for tiny companies with just a few accounts, as well as large groups with 20 plus tabs making up the accounting, the month-end reporting packages, thousands of lines in trial balance, classes, consolidations, and third-party inflows. So I'm happy to stop chasing that one-click fantasy and settle for a few reliable, repeatable clicks that just work every single month. And honestly, once you see this in action, I think you will be happy to settle for that too. I believe that every part of your management accounts, except the notes, can be automated. And I built a system that proves it. This system has changed everything for me. It allows me to report quickly and smoothly on over 20 companies every month across different industries without the chaos and stress. And I want you to feel that difference too. I want you to get the bug. I want you to say, now that I know what's possible, I am never settling for the old way again. This masterclass will show you how to automate on your own the most soul-sucking parts of your management accounts. And I don't want you to stop at the management accounts. I want you to take the same logic, the same quiet Excel power, and use it to transform everything else you do. This system is real. I rely on it in my own work. I build it for myself, and now I'm sharing it with others. It is available on my website right now. And if it looks like something you would love to learn and implement in your own accounting package, I invite you to join the masterclass. I will take you through every step of this transformation. Now, just so you know, I'm not an inspiring YouTuber. I'm not a content creator. I'm not here to chase views or impress the algorithms. I'm a management accountant, and I spend most of my time either doing my own work or actually solving problems for other accountants. That means I won't be publishing weekly videos. I just can't. And I don't believe in flooding the internet with just generic repetitive tips just to please the algorithms. It's just not realistic for me to produce anything of value at such an unhuman pace. So if you found this video helpful and you don't want to miss what I share next, as and when I do, I really recommend you sign up for updates. That way, if the algorithm doesn't show you what I share next, you will still be notified of it. The link to sign up for the updates is below. So I hope this video has sparked something, a new way to think about your reporting system, a challenge to the "this is how I've always done it" mindset, and maybe a glimpse of what's actually possible with the tools that you already have. If that idea resonated with you and you're curious to explore more, you'll find more information about my masterclass on my website, including chapter breakdowns and other information. Bye for now, and I hope to see you inside the masterclass.